A judge is cracking down on the Trump administration, saying the government needs to provide daily updates on how it is working to bring home a Maryland father mistakenly deported.
Yeah, it follows the Supreme Court's ruling for the administration to facilitate his return. DC News Now's Ben Dennis continues to follow the story for us.
And then the Supreme Court leaving a federal judge in Maryland to clarify these orders, but it feels kind of like this back and forth that's just continuing to delay Kilmar's return.
That's right. You feel like there's going to be an end at some point. We just don't know when. It has been almost exactly a month since ICE agents from the Department of Homeland Security right here detained Kilmar Abrego Garcia and mistakenly deported him to El Salvador. A 2019 court order had said that could not happen, but now a federal judge at the direction of the Supreme Court now giving direction to the U.S. government to not only report about his whereabouts, but check in quite frequently too.
Supporters of 29-year-old Kilmar Abrego Garcia gathering outside Maryland federal court today, merely 12 hours after America's high court ordered the U.S. government bring the young father back to the States from a notorious El Salvadoran prison.
They need to do that as quickly as possible.
Attorney Simon Sandoval Motionberg.
The government attorney did say that they intend to comply with the order and bring him back. That's the bare minimum. They should have done that already. They've had plenty of time between the Supreme Court's order early yesterday evening and now. He should be here in the United States. It's a 5-hour flight.
Federal District Court Judge Paula Zinnes ordering the government to share Garcia's whereabouts and precisely what they've done and will do to bring him back. A government attorney saying they're actively considering what could be done and noted it would take several agencies working together. No telling what may happen once on American soil. Federal law enforcement contends Garcia is a gang member.
And there's no evidence in the record of any criminality, gang ties, any of that stuff. I mean, at this point, I have to assume that if they had any of that evidence, they would have filed it.
Meantime, it's concerns over the lack of due process afforded to Garcia before being mistakenly deported that continues to draw pushback, including from lawyers like Congressman Glenn Ivey, who represents where Garcia and his family live in Prince George's County.
I think this is the right way to go. Give him his day in court, and whatever that judge decides, that's the way it should go. But, you know, let's do it the right way, or so you don't have to do it over again.
Again, the judge ordering daily updates on this matter, including Garcia's whereabouts, which apparently was not known, according to what federal attorneys had said today. The judge had also point bluntly, when talking about work to bring him back to the United States, said, quote, "I guess my message for what it's worth is, if you can do it tomorrow." Outside of Homeland Security headquarters, Ben Dennis, back to you.